Hello students, in this video we'll see how to do a reduction of order technique on Ricatti equations to find the general solution. So if we're given a Ricatti equation, if I look at y prime is equal to a0 plus a1y plus a2y squared, where a0, a1, and a2 are functions of x. If y1 solves the equation, consider y to be y1, the solution you know, plus 1 over a function v. So let's see what happens if we make this transformation. If we make this transformation, we can compute y squared. So if I do y prime is going to be y1 prime, and then it's going to be a negative v prime over negative v prime, not v1, v prime, be negative v prime over v squared. Okay, so let's plug that into the equation and see what we get. So we'll have a y1 prime minus v prime over v squared is equal to a0 plus a1, and then y1 plus 1 over v, and then plus a2 times, if I square this, I'm going to have a y1 squared. I'll have a 2 y1 over v, and then I'll have a 1 over v quantity squared. Now, if we look at the following terms, if I look at these terms over here, look at this y1 prime, I look at this a0 and this a1 y1, and this a2 y1 squared, those three terms are going to zero out, and so this equation exactly becomes negative v prime v squared is equal to what? What's left over? I have an a1 over v, and then I have an a2 plus 2 a2 y1 over v, and then I have an a2 over v squared. So if I multiply by v squared, what do I get? I get negative v prime is equal to a1 v plus 2 a2 y1 v plus just an a2, and now this is a linear equation in v, So I can solve the linear equation in v and find the general solution. So now I basically reduced the order. I used the fact that Ricatti equations are equivalent to second order linear differential equations. I know the method of reduction of order tells me if I know one solution, I can do reduction of order to actually find the first order linear equation that will allow me to solve for the general solution. So now let's see an example of this. Let's solve y prime is equal to x squared minus 2 plus 2xy plus y squared. This is my Ricatti equation, given that y equals 1 minus x is a solution. Okay. Well, let's see what happens over here. So I know that that's going to be a solution. So let's check to see if this is a solution. Well, of course, what's the derivative of this thing is just negative 1. Is negative 1 equal to x squared minus 2 plus 2x times 1 minus x plus 1 minus 2x plus x squared? Well, let's see, all the x squareds are going to cancel out. That works out well. I have a negative 2x and a positive 2x, and I have a what over here? Then we have a 1 over here, and a, so there's a negative 1, there's a 2, and there's a 1, so it does work. So this is, in fact, a solution. So what we're going to do is we're going to let our solution, y, be the solution y1, which is our 1 minus x plus 1 over v. Okay, so what are playing the roles of a0? What's playing the role of a0? This is my a0 over here. That's my a1, and my a2 is equal to 1. So what's our equation for v? Our equation for v is going to be right over here. So our equation for v will be negative v prime is going to be equal to what? a1 we found is what? Is 2x. So I'm going to have a 2xv, 2x times v. Then my a2, so I'm going to have a plus 2, and then a y1, 1 minus x, that's my y1, and my a2 is equal to 1. That's going to be a v as well. Great. And then finally my a2 is just going to be 1, so I'm going to have a plus 1 over here. Great. And so notice that this 2x is going to cancel out, so this equation is really what? Negative v prime is equal to, this term is going to cancel with that guy over there because it's negative 2xv, and we have a 2v, and then plus 1. Great. So let's solve this linear equation over here. So this linear equation is really what? Is really v prime plus 2v is equal to -1, if I arrange the equation the right way. My integrating factor is going to be e to the 2x, so I'm going to multiply by e to the 2x to both sides over here, and that's going to be v times e to the 2x prime is equal to negative e to the 2x. We can integrate this over here. We get that v times e to the 2x is equal to what? Is equal to -1/2 e to the 2x plus a constant c. And therefore my v is what? My v is going to be -1/2 plus c e to the 2x with a negative sign. I just found my v, so what's my general solution to our Ricatti equation? The general solution of our Ricatti equation is now the following. Our solution y is going to be the particular solution, 1 minus x, and then plus 1 over this function v. So 1 over -1/2 plus c e to the -2x. And you can sort of algebraically simplify with that constant over there if you want, but that's the general solution to this Ricatti equation by basically the method of reduction of order. Thank you very much.